Hello, dear Earthlings. Thank you for stopping by. Today I'm going to be going over the July energies. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Aline Rodriguez, also known as Light of Elaine. And I am an energy alchemist, intuitive healer, and soul coach. I am here to help individuals and groups alike remove energetic blockages that get in the way of living their most fulfilling life. So thank you for stopping by. And if you catch my vibe, please subscribe. It sounds like a rhyme. And like the video. Today I'm going to be going over certain events that are going to take place in July, beginning with the full moon tomorrow in Capricorn. We are still in Cancer season, and it's a very nurturing, motherly, sensitive, watery, wanting to feel at home, where we really tune into our private life, our family life, connections that are most aligned with our heart. And then we have the polarity of Capricorn, which is more about the business life, the public life, the father energy, the business, get stuff done, and get yourself in order. So tomorrow actually is the halfway point of the year where we get to have a course correction. We get to look at what we are have been manifesting and have been aligning with this year, this half part of the year. So earlier in the year, at some point, you probably have certain intentions or goals or even resolutions, if you will, that you may want to review and see what has gotten in the way of you reaching them, what isn't in alignment with you, what is still holding you back. Are there certain relationships that are still not good for you that you're still holding on to? Are you struggling with certain limiting beliefs? Are there certain patterns that you really need to shift and break that have been holding you back? Are you letting fears not let you do things that are uncomfortable? So it's a good time to review, and especially with the full moon tomorrow, it's going to be supported with Jupiter and Saturn, the two large planets that are in retrograde right now, the one of like an expansion and the other one that's more about responsibility and um, getting everything more disciplined and focused, the parent planet. So we have that support that will help us. And then we have on the 4th and 5th, the sun is aligning with Sirius sun, the spiritual sun. And so it's a great full moon to actually implement and organize and restructure, because then you're going to receive that beautiful light energy. Last month, around the 8th, 17th, 18th of June, we received a lot of cosmic energy, light codes, and I'm sure you probably feel that a lot of densities have been moving through you this past month, still feeling tired, still having moments where you may feel like you have headaches and other ascension symptoms. You may want to eat a lot or eat very little. So your body's going through a lot of fluctuations as all this light energy has been coming through us. We need to recalibrate the system. So you're seeing that things that you like before don't do it for you anymore. So even habits that you're trying to break, even if you try to like repeat the same habit because it used to comfort you, it doesn't comfort you anymore. And it's because you're no longer who you are. But as creatures of habit, we tend to revert right back to what's comfortable for us. Then we have coming up on the 17th is a really, really big day. It's like one of the biggest days of the year. Not only is our new moon in Cancer, but that's when the lunar nodes change guards, change gears. So the nodes help us identify what we need to focus on. So the past year, year and a half, we've been changing all the things that we value in life. And you probably see the old things you used to value, you don't anymore. Now we're moving to Aries and Libra from having been in Taurus and Scorpio. And Scorpio was so deep and so dark. So we needed to go through that. We needed to really see what was there. Now it's about self, which Aries is about driving things that are for you. Aries is super fire and wants you to do what's right for you. It's the I am. And then we have Taurus that's also keeping us in balance, the me versus the we. Like, okay, we have to also focus on the we, not only the me. So now we're going to be propelled forward to do and take action, maybe starting something that you haven't really started yet, or taking some kind of massive action of faith, driving something forward. And also finally honoring what's in the best, highest good for you. Now you're not gonna feel like holding back as much because the energy is gonna support this forward movement. So we are currently in a big retrograde situation now. And it's not bad because the retrogrades really truly are getting us to become more focused, more um just filling all the little missing cracks, and ensuring that we're solid proof, and we review, we reset, we do all the things. Um, we reignite, we all the REs. So the Saturn is retrograde right now. Then we had first was Pluto, then Saturn, then last a few days ago, like 2 days ago, was Neptune. So Neptune now, the dreamy planet in Pisces, is in retrograde. So it's also making us really discern more closely, really connect to what's real, what is our intuition really guiding us to do, and also pushing us to trust our intuition more. Sometimes we have the right intuitive message, but we don't listen to it. We let the other part, the logical mind, the ego mind, the to rule and take over. So now, you might get into more dreamier states. Um, you're also deepening the Pluto energy, which is releasing other things that are not in alignment. And we're going back in the Capricorn era, which we're moving towards Aquarius next year. So we're just going one more turn around just to make sure we got the messages, we got the cues, we know what we need to do. We have learned from previous lessons. We are not repeating the same thing. We're being super cognizant of what's in front of us, and also taking our time before making actions and seeing what's really feels right within your soul. So that's something that you want to do. I always tell my clients to pause, to process, and then proceed. You don't want to just react. And if you have a trigger, it's teaching you what needs to heal. So take time for yourself. Put yourself in a timeout and review what's going on in me and reassess. So we then have another planet going into retrograde later this month on the 22nd, which is Venus, our beautiful Venus planet. We've been we're moving into Virgo, Mercury and Mars, and now we're already feeling the effects of Venus, which is the love planet, the divine feminine planet, the planet of love and money. So she's going to be in Leo in retrograde. It's going to be like, basically, we're not going to let things just go by. Like, the lion's not about to just not be seen. The lion wants to be seen, the Leo. And so the Venus energy is going to create a little bit of tumultuous energy because we're meant to strengthen our bonds. So we're not about the wishy-washy stuff anymore. We're like, okay, are you in or are you out? Are we in this relationship or are we not? Are we gonna let go and move on for the greater good? Are we gonna stay cruising? It's gonna be very, very difficult to hold on to things that are not in alignment, but it can also strengthen deep connections, deep soul connections that maybe were kind of on the fence and then now they can be brought more together. But know that if you're holding on out of like codependency or trauma bond, it's gonna kind of pull you a little bit. I used the word the other day in my ritual circle, dismantle, that came through. So just look out for that energy. It's really meant to put us in the right place. Something just came through. If you're holding on to someone that is not for you, you're holding yourself back from receiving the right person, and you're also holding them back because that means you're not their person either. So that's my tidbit for the relationships out there. As far as discipline goes with habits, we do need to review what is best for us to achieve our goals. What am I spending too much time doing? What am I not giving enough attention to? Um, so yeah, we're reviewing ourselves this month, and it's a very powerfully aligned energy because we're going to be approaching the opening of the Lionsgate portal, the Galactic New Year. There's a lot of cosmic support. So I'm actually going to pull from the Starseed deck today for you all and share with you some of the insight there. And yeah, so that's where we're at. It's summertime, the height of lights, and we're really, really feeling ourselves and who we are and what we're here to be most aligned with. So I'm going to start with some cards. I'm going to pull some tarot first from the Light Seers deck. Spirit, what does the collective need to know about the energies for July? What can they anticipate? Just pulling a few. Well, okay. So the first thing that jumped out was Chariot energy. Lots of forward movement, charging forward. I'm feeling all that fire energy we spoke about, changing to the lunar signs to Aries, and it's also connecting us to the duality. Like, are you moving forward with your higher self, or are you moving forward with the old self? There is much reflection still taking place. We have this energy of making decisions and not knowing which way to go. So to once she's trying to make a decision, like, okay, which way am I going to go with this? Because she knows she's got to make some movement, but which way? And then we have the world. We have a new chapter opening with so many infinite possibilities, and we have this access through all these portals that you can co-create this reality. Gonna see what star seeds information we have, what messages of clarity and truth. They love when they just jump out on their own. Energetically, they're speaking on their own. So it's showtime, sharing your song, the frequency of sound, diving deep. Lots of water energy. We're in Cancer season, going deep in our feelings. What is it that needs to be heard? What is it that needs to be seen? What truth needs to be shared? What gift has to be projected outward? We have another water one, which is interesting. The weight of the world, letting it go. It's not yours to carry. Don't carry those people's problems. Don't carry their relationships. Don't carry those toxic friendships that are just sucking you dry. Free yourself. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. I talked about that too this week. Let it go. Let it flow. Let love. And your life is a canvas. Art, manifestation, creative accountability. So this completely goes into alignment with what I said about us creating a new reality and also refocusing on our goals for what you really want to ensure that you get and not let time pass you by or, well, time is an illusion, but the time of that we're in as a calendar year, we want to review what got in the way because we're still know in our hearts what we deserve and what the ultimate outcome is because you are worthy. Be creative, connect, and be childlike. Sometimes children are the best ones to show us to use our imagination. And that's Neptune energy too. The dreamy, let's imagine. When you visualize something, it has a higher chance of coming through because you're already putting that like video projection out to the universe. So first you put it out in the ethers, you visualize it, and then you just let it go and watch it come to you. Let's see what ascended masters or spiritual guides are supporting us this month and what messages they have for us. Thank you, masters, guides, angels, for always being there and supporting us, even when we don't feel that we are supported. What messages do you have? The Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. The only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Beautiful. You are held, beloveds. You are held. And then hope. Love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So many times we don't feel worthy of achieving something or having that love. And it's just a matter of recognizing that you are and retelling yourself over and over. Whoever told you that you weren't, whoever told you that you'd never find someone like me, or even like a parent, like not showing love, like those tapes are the past. Okay, you have this chance now to reparent yourself and show the love that you didn't receive. And when you do that, it's projected back at you through other people. I'm loving the message today. It is so cool. So I am going to now do a little bit of energy work. Would like you to close your eyes and begin to take breaths. Allow me to pull limiting beliefs away from your mind, all the stagnant energies that reside, being lifted, slowly removing thoughts and filling them with new light. Going deep into your heart now, removing some of the hurt, some of the pain, the frustration, filling it with much love back to you, replenishing your energy, how profoundly held you are worthy of receiving new light energy. You have done much work, much growth around loving you. Now it's time to receive this light. All that you've anticipated, calling in support of this beautiful full moon, stagnancy, hopelessness, doubt, filling you with a new light, holding space for you in the path, that's exclusively yours. May you find the courage. May you hear the song. May you answer your soul's cry to show your light and become, layer by layer, you are evolving, coming, elevating to a higher timeline where more gifts await you, more blessings to come. Wishing you all the most beautiful July. Enjoy the summer. Continue to pour into you and know that you are held by the Most High. So it is. Thank you for watching. Please like and comment on your way out and know that you are loved, you are held, you're supported, you're protected, and you are guided. Many blessings.